Let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. When I'm down in times of trouble, Mother Mary speak to me. Welcome into the evening's live, guys. Bless up yourselves. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I sincerely, oh, watch yourself, watch yourself, watch yourself, watch yourself. That's not what we want. Welcome, 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 guys, into this evening's live. We are going to be here. Yeah, we are going to be talking this evening about this new development. This new development into the murder of Melissa Silvera. Guys, me no know, me no normally like yeah. Me no normally like not all the time, I should say, not all the time I feel disinvested in a situation like this. Not all the time. Not all the time. Honestly, not all the time. But I'm going to tell you all that this time, I feel this passion inside of me for this particular case. I don't know what it is, but for this particular case, I feel, yeah, this passion about it. You know, I think that over time, with all the murders that have gone on, with husbands and boyfriends taking the lives of their women, wives, girlfriend, baby mother, whatever the relationship is, we have become, I in particular, I've become so numb to it, guys. I have become so numb. I wake up every day, and either when I open my phone to see the morning's news, or if somebody sends me something that they have heard, it almost always involves a man having taken the life of his wife, his girlfriend, his baby mother, his ex-girlfriend. It's always women are at the mercy of men these days. The murders continue to increase exponentially. Every single day you wake up. And when I heard, at first when I heard that Melissa Silvera had died, I didn't know the lady. I know the lady from a hole in the wall. I never knew the lady at all. Silvera, I know of them, but Silvera is not somebody like I don't run around and follow the people in the People's National Party. Let me just say that off the bat. Unless they are really prominent or there's something happen and they know them, that then I might see them come about and pay attention. But me not really follow them up, to be honest with you. Silvera, me know of the Silveras, you know, from the St. Mary, so we know of the Silveras, me know them in politics and all of that. You know, I could always point out this Silvera. I could always point him out in a lineup. I knew him, I knew who he was. Well, I say, if I want somebody to funny, let me tell you something. Lisa, I will not be one. Me sit down here, so me one and talk to myself, you that thing say, 1 million people there. So, me followers them from long time tell you. Them company live and things say, me there here I talk to 1 million people. And me one. So me used to it. Me used to it, sis. It don't bother me one bit. It don't bother me at all. Me want to sit down and talk. Till me throat dry and me wipe me mouth. You like fall go a mango walk. Who sent me candle? Thank you so much for candles. Wipe me mouth like when fall go a mango walk and then go about my business. Until next time. Oh, Lisa sent me candle. Thank you so much, Lisa. Me need them feel like they can like I can go sing a song and find my way back home for truth. I will tell you me didn't need candle. Thank you very much. Me just need a song, you know. Who else is here to send me a song? Oh my word, gentle people. I want to do it. Welcome into this evening's live. I appreciate you all. Lisa just said me so can't go. Feel like me can't go sing a song, can't find my way back home. I appreciate you, sis. Come, guys. I want to come back we talk about this because the man here, the Joylan Silvera man here, what take them so long to lock him up? What take them so long? Me said them for yesterday, you know. Them for yesterday, me I listen to Popeye, and Popeye say, him can unequivocally say, in a few days, very, very soon, he will be in custody. And me say, me stand on it, me say, me know say, if Popeye says so, Popeye probably have some inside information. But the thing too, guys, if the man never get arrested for your wife's murder, no man will have to go protest. Because Jamaica injustice system couldn't fly up and spit up in our face. So no, sir. Not with this. Not with this. That is so blatant. Not with this. That is so blatant. Them couldn't jump up in our face. So But the thing is, arresting him and getting a conviction are going to be an uphill battle. Why this going to be an uphill battle? The man already changed up the whole crime scene. I wonder if the police officers, when they had gone there, I have been looking and hoping that somebody would say whether or not the police, but not police inside information that you might never know. That we might never know right now. Whether or not the police did a digital inventory of the crime scene. Did somebody use a camera and videotape the crime scene? You know, did anybody have, because they said it was one officer who went there, but one of us officer or not, I would think that if you go to a scene of a death, that the least you can do there is take a digital inventory because you definitely have your phone on you. So I'm hoping that the police officer went to that crime scene, did, and so that they can show the courts the difference between the time when the body was there and now. And like in America, so Jamaica have a long way to go, because like in America, if them coming at the house, if the police coming at this house and the person is dead in one room, the police are going to every room, right? Yeah, the police that go through the whole house and looking at every room. But Jamaican police, they might just go right to that room where the body is and don't even look around. Because as far as I have heard, them say ears not can go court. Say ears can't go court. Me not go. I know to me this. Yes, Island Sisters is in the place. Bless up yourself, sis. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself. Good to see you as always. Good to see you, my love. Yes, yes, sis. Jamaica has a long way to go, especially when it comes to crime fighting. Jamaica have a long way to go. Win some, lose none. Bless up yourself, win some. How you doing? How you doing? Win some. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who is Deborah? Deborah, are you that? Sophia, how are you doing? Yes. Jamaica does have a long way to go when it comes on. Life is beautiful. How are you? Hey, Carrie, what's up? When this morning? Yes, I'm read late this morning. No, this morning I started reading about 5 o'clock. Where was Black Girl Magic TV? Black Girl, yeah, my fan of Black Girl Magic on YouTube. Always up on our page. If I see a Black Girl Magic, that if that's the same Black Girl Magic, I'm always follow up on YouTube. Hello, how are you? Carol Poppins, Audrey M. Yes, guys. So I said Jamaica does have a long way to go when it comes to crime fighting. Because if in America a police officer with some said she was going to be 4 o'clock. With some I woke up at 4. Well, I woke up at 3 and I'm going to go sleep. I'm gonna wake up a little bit after 4. But I had to get out of bed and get some things done. And by the time I was done getting all I had to get done, it was like 5 o'clock. So I started the reading. Hush, man. Remember, I said between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So it never too bad, Sister Winsome. I know she's going to drape me up in the people. I know Sister Winsome is going to drape me all the way up. All right? I say me and them can't all and I sleepy. I saw my eye them stay. All right, Winsome. And the patient yesterday was me and them slant like for puss. But anyway, watch out. You know something was up. Yes, I'll be up early in the morning for real. But I don't want no husband to come tired out my body. Love me. I don't want no husband. All I'm gonna do is come tired out my body and give me peace stress. I don't want no stress. I don't want no stress. Opal, what you say about that? I don't want no stress. None at all. None at all. Yeah, may I live my life just as comfortable as I am right now. And any husband I gonna mash up the business, I gonna mash up the plan. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, give me no second class love. And what am I gonna do? What Jamaica say? I want me tell you something, you want anything, sir? No, no. Tell me, Mr. Sir. Me tell you something, didn't want anything. I don't want nothing. I don't want not what I do not want, Mikey, is disturbance. I don't want no disturbance to my peace. My peace is of utmost importance to me. So, I don't want that. Right with something. All of my young days, me run up and down. Want a man, got hug a man, try to find a man, be with a man, marry to man, divorce a man, leave a man. No! No! But also, tax of your life may contain something that is not age appropriate. TikTok don't ramp with me, because I'm ramp with Pitney. I'm rampant with them, share them thoughting different. Love me. You understand? And my sister say you're still young. Yeah, then that no means that because I'm still young for me to mash up the youthfulness with my man. Hey, that's all I got me now. That's all I got me now. Mash up the youthfulness. Me know that. Me know that. The days of looking man running after man, I run down man, I look man. Half you have a man, one half you have a man. For what? Like please. Them times that's when your hormones are right. You know when you have childbearing age, and you yes, I all right, yo, as they say. Uh, yeah, but past them stage, I'm not have childbearing age no more. When me I stress out myself. No, sir. No, sir. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. All right. So guys, yeah. So what we are talking about tonight for you, those of you lads, sometimes I talk like my deaf. But anywho, what we are talking about tonight is the arrest. I'm gonna add a phone there. Wait, let me see if we can find it on the laptop. Cause love, no, give me no second class love. It's not good enough. Yes, guys. So let me see. I hope no men are here listening. Talk to Trev. Life is beautiful and peaceful without the unnecessary baggage. Then you know say a true island sister. That is the truth. Who needs the unnecessary baggage? Like, why? I don't bash me, I bash men, you know. Men are beautiful, men are lovely. It is good to have a man, but not just any man. Yeah, it's good to have. I've always loved the idea of having a strong partner, of having, a partner, somebody you can talk to, somebody you lay down with, have great conversations. Yes, it has always been. Yeah, it always been, something that I always enjoyed. Anybody who been with me will know. If truth be told, I always enjoy the responsibilities that comes with that. Yeah, but after years of killing up yourself and doing all them things with no reciprocation, and you still end up there comes a time when you gotta give it up, man. Give it all the way up and call it a day. What's the point? There's no point in there's no point. You understand? Of course, yes, island sisters. If you have shared values, that is important. Two of you can talk, work on goals together, and all those things. It's a great feeling. I'm not gonna lie, it is a great feeling. Self-care, Miss, let's see. You understand? It's a great feeling. But after a while, you don't feel it no more because after you have been in the dungeons many times, you don't feel that way anymore, and you don't want to be bothered anymore. After you have reached the age of 50, after you have reached the age of 50, the things that were important to you at 30 are not important to you anymore. You are at a different stage in your life. Okay? You need different things. You have different goals. After people get 50, them already I look on them grave. I think about them grave sites. I think about where them I go bury. What am I gonna do with them body? The last thing you want is some old stress. Some man come stress you out. Especially when you're in a 50 and just I go look one man, leave me out. Leave me out of that gang. You understand? If I had him before 50 and we were moving on together and experiencing life's changes together, then fine. But me could I know enough for me age and that me go look for. Man, no go and go to no business. Only leave me alone and stop telling me this man. Tell me, say, me need to find a husband. I don't need I don't need no crosses in my life. And for me old age, I know me for they run up and down the run up and down the one that kill up myself over a man. No, 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 sir. Anti-church not doing that. Right self-care, everything is good. Everything is good over here. Yeah, me jump on the live. Me jump on the live because me just get the news. Say Joylan Silvera gets arrested. He's finally in custody. Me try to look for it for you, sir. I try to look for it for my laptop. That's all. That Joylan Silvera just was picked up by the police for the murder of his wife. All right, these are from the Star. I know, so when it comes from the Star, yeah, because I feel comfortable when it comes from one of them big media houses there. And see the Star, I saw the Star say, Joylan Silvera taken into police custody. January 18, 2024. But me read this up. Former Member of Parliament Joylan Silvera was picked up by detectives assigned to the Major Investigative Division late Thursday afternoon. The Star understands he was picked up about 4 p.m. and is to be questioned regarding the murder of his wife, Melissa Silvera, who died in November of last year. Initial reports indicated that Melissa Silvera, age 42, died in her sleep on November 10th at her home in Stony Hill, St. Andrew. An autopsy performed 3 weeks later indicated that she had been shot 3 times. And me hear say not 3 times him shoot her. No. Me hear say a 3 bullet fragments then fine, but the 4th bullet went through and through. And when me hear say she was shot in our Porky area, yeah. Yes, Michelle, that was the same thing. That was the same face I gave. Like, huh? Okay. So clearly, if she was shot in her Porky era, that has to do with the relationship. It has to do with either divorce, cheating, or something of that nature. I mean, hear somebody say she had asked him for a divorce. Wonder why it took so long for him to be arrested. Just another example of why some men are to be left alone. Exactly. Some men are to be left alone. And when you see the system is so corrupt, that is why it took so long for him to be taken into custody, because the system is so corrupt. They tried desperately. No, this woman not do nothing. This woman have a whole life to live for her and her children. All right, this woman is an important asset for our country, and more so for her children. And plan up together to take this woman's life and to cover it up so that you can continue living. And next month you're remarried, and our poor picnic them don't know what happened to their mother, just know say now them have to move on in life without their mother. I want to sit down and plot and plan was to get away with it. No, 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 no. Valorous, I mean, what's up? You understand? I want to sit down there and plot and plan and take this woman's life and expect it to get away with it. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, Joylan Silvera. No, sir. And I think they need to look into the death of the son who them claims they drowned a couple years ago. You remember? I mean, I wonder, say, one of my first thoughts, as I said in a blog earlier, I said, whenever the man they have something to do with the death of that pitney. Because them people, them always learn to swim as soon as they come out of the womb. And I like for me, I feel no pitney who all know them grown to an adult and know how to swim. You understand? Those children always learn how to swim. So, how the pitney just get up, jump in a pool and drown? Ain't something right about it. And I think they need to revisit that child's death because you're busy self-care, bless up yourself. Just stay vertical, just stay vertical. All right. Yeah. I think they need to revisit that child's death because that man probably have something to do with that child's death. You know, so them people they always have insurance for them pitney and all these things because they make them pitney go in all kinds of activity and all kinds of dangerous activities. So they always have insurance for them. So you never know. I mean, you are telling me so not everyone can swim. I mean, you are telling that self-care. Especially my people. We don't, we don't usually take an affinity to water, you know. You understand? I remember as a child when we went across the street to the beach. You understand? And when my mother was there with us, you're going at the water, and as soon as the water starts reach up to your hip, my mother said, come on there, come on there. We don't want to drown. Come on. So we never got the water further than our thighs. You understand? All the other children would be there, and the the older boys and girls would be teaching everybody to swim. We never learned because my mother never allowed us to go further than where the water came to our hips. So we never learned to swim. You understand? And I'm sure we were not alone. We were not alone. So lots of people say, Lord, I only live right yesterday. I don't go to the beach all the time. I don't learn to swim. Never learn to swim. And furthermore, we never like the salt water in my anyway. So we never learn to swim. There's also a possibility that he might have concerns about the child not being his and who knows what else. Well, you never know. But no, think so. So that was the case. Me think say money. Me think say money. It, I beg for forgiveness. I beg for forgiveness if that child, if it was definitely an accident. But me have my doubts as to whether that was an accident. You understand me? Okay. So let me continue. Let me see what else them say here. So it said the police have questioned Silvera on two previous occasions as part of their probe into the death of Melissa. His licensed firearm had been seized and ballistic tests had been done. But Silvera's attorney, Peter Champagne, said his client was not being treated as a suspect. All right. This past Friday, Melissa was laid to rest at the St. Andrew Parish Church. And he was seen at the funeral weeping. Him never did a weep nothing. Him never did a weep. You know, did see him a weep? Yeah, yes, Anna sister. Yes, that's where the bullets were concentrated in our Pokey area. Yes, yesterday. But me I think the child, I think as one other blogger told me that she thinks she had heard that Melissa had asked for a divorce, which could be true. But you know, say the whole truth is going to come out now. The whole truth is should come out, not is going to. Yes, but the thing is that the child had died like several years ago. The child had died several years ago, and then no more have to think. You know, anything is possible in Anna sister. Anything is possible because when somebody starts to lie and deceive you, when somebody starts to lie and to deceive you, anything is possible. You can't put nothing past them. You can't put nothing past them. You understand? They will lie some more and they will deceive you some more. But say, see, the man look like some wizard. The man look like some wizard. I say when I saw his mother go up there, go read that remembrance, Oh, this is Joylan's remembrance, but I'm reading it for him. You think my son could have asked me to go up there and read it when things are suspicious or fishy? Wait, me now go up there and read it, you know. May I say you try go up there and read it yourself, because nobody now gonna look for me funny. You understand? Because this, as much as I would love to support you, this whole situation is just too unbelievable. And not tell me, so the mother never did read that remembrance before she go up there. I said to him, say, oh, what kind of word may you using yourself? What kind of, she wasn't merely a staple in our home. What do you mean by merely? That word shouldn't even come into question. What do you mean by merely? She was your wife for 8 years. She was the mother of your children, and you come talk about, oh, she wasn't merely a staple in our home. And you have to make sure that her spirit live on in your children. Like her spirit is more important than her body. Than her physically being there for her children. Her spirit is much better. Like, did you hear the remembrance? Not once did the remembrance say, my loving wife, the woman who stood by me, the woman who was my rock, the woman who I had planned to grow old with. I am committed to finding out exactly what happened to you, my love. Nothing like that. The piece of eulogy dry, it dry like dog suck out the bone and suck out the marrow, and the piece of bone just dash around the mango tree. Dry. Oh, you didn't hear it? Yes, sis. One piece of a remembrance. One piece of a remembrance that is his mother. His mother went up and read for him at the remembrance on Friday. The remembrance, it was, girl, when you listen to it, I have it over there on my YouTube page. When you listen to it, I'm like, wow. This definitely does not sound like a grieving husband, like a husband who had just lost the love of his life under mysterious circumstances. It's like his spirit could not give him. His spirit could not give him to acknowledge her in terms that meant love and affection, that he was going to genuinely miss her. And then she said something about her tenacity, and something could come across as overbearing. Like, where that come from? Why would you even say that? And I would think that, considering that the suspicions were hanging over his head, I would think that he would not just ask AI to generate something about his wife, but he would sit down and write something heartfelt, something that would at least throw some doubts in our minds about his guilt, and show her in a positive light. The man said the woman she wasn't merely a staple in our home, and her tenacity could be overbearing. Like so. The audacity, eh? And I never know this woman, but I feel like I know the woman. I felt like I knew the woman just for the last, and I only started covering this story after the autopsy. Because before the autopsy, there was nothing really to cover except to say that she had died. And since they had said she died in her sleep, we just take it as, oh, well, she went to sleep and she died. I mean, why would her husband come out and said that she died in her sleep if that wasn't the case? We know it wasn't a car accident. We know it wasn't a plane accident. We know she was in her bed at her home. you know, I hear several different stories. That was one of the sons who had found her, and she had some blood coming out of her nose or something like that. But I guess we don't hear the full story. We don't hear the full story. But the most important part of the story is that the woman lost her life inside her home. And if her husband didn't have anything to do with it, he would not have anything to cover up. If he had nothing to do with her death, there would be nothing to cover up. He would be determined to get to the bottom of stuff, to get into the nitty-gritty of stuff, to find out what it is that caused the death of his wife. But this long nose, big nose man come and tell people about how the woman died, tell people about how the woman died in her sleep, about she didn't have aneurysm and she didn't have some medical conditions that caused her death. Knowing fully well that underneath those sheets, that woman had 3 bullet wounds. And that's what make it so bad. That's what make it so bad. Because had he not come out and said that, he would have get a little bit more sympathy, but nobody not have no sympathy for him. And I feel, you know why I feel bad? It's because it's Jamaica. I feel bad because it's Jamaica. Because when you know say in Jamaica, the rich and the powerful get away all the time with murder. The rich and the powerful get away all the time with murder. You understand me? This man should have run and go hide him face a long time. You understand me? Him turn around and him hire Peter Champagne, who, if you will, you might want to call him the Johnny Cochran. The Johnny Cochran of Jamaica. When want Peter Champagne to get him off of the case. You understand? For them do some backdoor deal to get him off of the case. The man turn around and renovate the whole room. Renovate the whole room, people. That's where all the bed that the woman was on. You understand? That's where all the bed and everything. Get rid of everything that was in the room. Change the tile then. No man, that man have to go to prison. I'm in the meantime for going out pretty up prison. Him figure right down at the prison. How the prison name again? How the prison name? The one what I took in and park at the female prison that? We never know. We never know. But what the prison? The real prison where they cheat them there. Where they cheat that the prison me attack. That the prison there. Not no pretty up prison where him go sleep in a bed and no. Him to go in at the prison where them a sleep on the floor and the chink them a bite them and them a cook their own food in a kerosene pan, in a paint pan. And yes, that's for them to go. You understand? And I can't just, Lord, I can't just see. I don't want to be pessimistic, but knowing the Jamaican injustice system, knowing how the Jamaican injustice system work, I wouldn't be surprised if this man is whisked off to England. How England he might come from? Yeah, England he might come from, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's whisked off to England to go live there. Or if them say, oh, he's on probation. You don't know them like come up with some foolishness and to them know say we the people can't we only have a quarrel and cuss and 9-day wonder. 9-day wonder before you know it. We don't remember about it again. Different story take over the airwaves. and we not talk about it again. You understand? And that them are opening up. You understand? That is what they are hoping for. You understand? That we forget about it. Just like, remember with Peter Bailey, I talk about Peter Bailey. No, Patrick Bailey. Remember Patrick Bailey? You remember? Patrick Bailey was that attorney who apparently in go home with this man, the two of them, the Congo Bungle. And the two of them was between the corals and down in the deeps. Yeah? And the man was found dead on Patrick Bailey's living room floor. The man was shot and stabbed to death in the house. There was no forced entry or anything. You understand? And Patrick Bailey said, him don't know how the man get there. Him said him go sleep, and when him wake up, him see the man in him house on the living room floor dead. Him don't know how the man get dead. Him don't know how the man dead. Him don't know how the man dead. Him don't know how the man get there. Now you tell me. Now you tell me how you finna know how a man get in your house and the man never break in. And the man get shot and stabbed right up in the living room for you don't know how it happened. He was never charged. So nobody has ever been charged for that man's murder. You understand? That is how the Jamaica injustice system goes. I mean, also corruption in America too, you know. Corruption is here as well. You understand? Corruption is here as well. But may I tell you, say, when it comes to situations like these, where it's so cut and dry, and somebody have such potential, somebody have such value to society. You understand me? Why never take out himself and leave the woman alone? For him is a waste of space. Him is a waste of space. What kind of work you do except in a parliament and get paid for doing nothing? Him a what? Him a what, people? I mean, some people up in the politics are either always lawyer or doctor or something like that. But him a what? Let me see. Let me ask Google. Yes, sir. Let me find out if Google will tell me. Let me see Google. Mr. Child, all the nonsense that goes on in Jamaica when it comes to, because everything me see, it just say him a former member of parliament and chairman of founders group, a member of the PMP. But me can't see nothing. All right, see the Jamaica Gleaner. Yeah, Jamaica Gleaner come up with them one. See what the Gleaner say, you know. Yeah, the Gleaner say he was picked up. Same thing. Okay. Alright. That's all the same news. But me don't know why, but you know, so them people that always have some kind of so wicked, man. This wicked man. And then how I'm looking at picking them face. How you looking at your face and you picking them? Knowing to say they're missing their mother and are you rob them of their mother. Eh? How? How you want to look in their face after that? Oh yeah, this is the attorney. The attorney not gonna say nothing else. That's all him they gonna say. Let me see this. No, let me see. Let me see what deputy say. Cause I remember last week when I did a blog, me telling us say um the police said that they were comfortable with the way the investigation is going. And I told you all that maybe I would just be kind of in a too much hurry. And since we are not a part of law enforcement, we have to cool down with wheels, right? We have to cool down with wheels. Because we kind of want things to happen too fast, and police have to be diligent in order for the case not to be thrown out, because the police them do any misstep, it could compromise the investigation. But we not really pay attention to that. We are saying we want justice and we want it now. But the police gotta do their job. So Fitzbailey had said 2 Wednesdays ago, he said that he was comfortable with the progress that was being made in the investigation. All right, he said something I know, but I don't know what. He said to me to log on to Facebook. You know, from when me log on to Facebook. So whatever I'm saying, say it over Facebook. So that means I have to go log on to Facebook to see. But me not see. Me put it. We'll find it later and put it in our vlog and drop it and drop it on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah, but make we go on, make we go and talk. Make we go and talk about all these things and all these things that's happening in Jamaica and around the world. This case, Fitzbailey, is one of the worst. Completely, she said Fitzbailey is one of the worst. He's completely useless. Am I one of them now? Am I one of them? Well, me don't know now. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm one of the useless one. Me just have to say maybe all of them useless. If me just see not all happening, we just have to just categorize all of them the same way, if you know what I mean. Right, TikTok sick? Bless up yourself. I saw me know my people them roll out and come out, right? TikTok sick, bless up yourself, bless up yourself, bless up yourself. Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, I want me to say again. Anytime I see TikTok sick, may lose my comportment for a minute. But hey, you say I'm worse than the criminal them, all our sisters. Really? So why me the thing say he might do a good job? Where? Why me the thing say Fitzbailey I do a good job? I see my sister tell me I know say most of the criminal them. No, so that's so right. That's that's so right at all. Hey, TikTok see you come and come mess with my meds. No, sir, I don't think he worse than a criminal them at all. No, sir. I think he's trying. I think he's trying. I'm gonna continue to think that he's always trying. Yeah. That sounds kind of harsh. What TikTok says so? Your suitcase pack up already? Which one if you pick you up? Which one if you pick you up? If I'm here, I'll pick you up and live at the airport. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Oh, we can't deal like that, my friend. We can't deal like that. Oh, oh, but me now, the last time, when my people them there, the somebody with one suitcase. Mighty God, leave me alone. The last time I pick up somebody with my suitcase, you don't remember what happened to me? You don't leave me alone. You don't hear me tell you. Lord Jesus. So you want your suitcase stay one place. The last time somebody was in Matilda was in a place with two suitcases. The rest become history. So on the try. You come on my place, you come with a suitcase. You try your do my best to say. And I say, here they come. Not at all. Where is it? You say trying. This man is a waste of Jesus. That what I mean by a different thing this. Listen, me take sleep my debt. You stay there. You gonna love me and leave me after. Who you me forget? Lord Jesus, say your bedtime. Go and go sleep, sis. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much for sleeping by. I appreciate you. Yes, go sleep. Me forget say at 12:30. At 12:30 for you right now. All right, guys, the island sisters there tell us good night. She go all our little rest right now. You know, so she's across the pond. And at 7:30 for we know, so that at 12:30 for she. Yeah. So all right, sis, we will talk tomorrow. What I mean by a different thing this. Now, Samina, hey, me have to take sleep my dead TikTok sake. Me have to take sleep my dead. Me know you know that. Where's that fire for me? You said fire for me? Fire. Well, I'm gonna use the fire and light the candle. Lisa sent me one candle earlier. So I'm gonna use the fire light the candle. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, move. Me if you move over a little bit, cause big man are moving. Yeah, yeah. Last time somebody moving, me move right out of my life to put them in the wonderful space that was my life. I know me they struggle to get it back. Child, please. Not giving up my space to no one no more. Would never happen. Not in this life. I tell you no. No, sir. Lesson learned. A tough lesson to learn, but me learn it. Me learn it and me learn it well. About your share space. Listen, share space. Me not think about this space right now, so what if you know, I begin up much more to talk about share space. TikTok sick. TikTok sick. We're going to talk off the air. Okay. Hey, Dan, bless what's up? Bless myself. Bless myself. Welcome into the live. Thank you so much for coming. Steam fish and okra. And we're going to drink with that. Steam fish and okra with tough crackers. Let me see people are cook crackers. Me say, what is Father Jesus? We not see something that people are cook crackers. Steam on the fish and put the crackers in it and the crackers are cooked. Anyway, steam crackers. Oh my love, I think we can't help you with that. We can't take steam crackers at all. We can't help you with that one, my friend. We can't help you with that. But welcome to all the people over here. How are you all doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for slipping in, for slipping by, for rolling in, for rolling by. I sincerely appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, somebody I like live, but what do you know? What do you think of them? I don't know what me doing. Me doing something? You not take on nothing for just stop the screen to look at time. You not hurt, you know. Yeah. So what's me gonna talk about? What me gonna talk about today again? So guys, we are gonna keep on watching the Joylan Silvera case and see what become of it. You know, so tonight then maybe just go. You know, if them have a fingerprint him, mugshot him, and them send him on him way. But another thing, gentle people, excuse me. I'm still trying to find the photograph of the man we were talking about yesterday, the one where take the life of my mother-in-law in Claremont St. Anne. How comes me not seeing on the big media outlets? I see the picture of the woman whose life was taken, but I haven't seen the picture of the man. Well, picture of the fireman, the people. Can somebody be nice and kind enough to send me a picture of the fireman who took the life of his mother-in-law in a Claremont? Who they here from St. Anne? Who they here? Who they here from Claremont? Who they here? Who they here from St. Anne? From Ochi? From Beer? From Runner Beer? From somewhere about the place there? Who they here from somewhere about the place there? Golden Grove, Muddy. Anybody, somebody. AG, AG, bless up yourself, AG. How you doing? How are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. May I look for somebody who is here who can help me source a picture of the guy who told me mother-in-law. May I look on the major outlets, the major news outlets, and may I look on all of the vloggers them on my follow. But me not see nobody post the man picture. Yeah, me not see nobody post the picture if said this is the man. Me want to see a picture of the man who commit such a gruesome act. I would like to see the picture. I would like to see a picture of the man. Me not see JBC, RJR, like none of them. Me not see. Me not see post it. I me not see nobody, no bloggers post it either. Me not see it. All the search. Yeah, me see them keep on a show him name. But me not see nobody a show him picture. People, nobody not know him the man picture. I don't see no picture at all. All me a try, all me a search, all me a look. All me a look, me can't see no picture of the man. And that is what I'm trying to source right now, guys. That is what I want right here now. That is what I want. I don't know why the news outlets, now showing a picture of him. And me say me not gonna do one blog about it, one video, but me can't do it. I want to see the man picture. I look, me can't find it. I search everywhere. Anybody who have one of those pictures, but they're gonna share it with me, please, if you do not mind. All right, I'm showing it out there. AG, which part of word are them, love? You being safe? I want you to be safe, darling. So be safe. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is it cold? It's usually warm here outside. Outside is usually warm in the daytime. The sun comes up, you might get up to like maybe 50 something, but the wind chill. The wind is cold, but the sun is up, so it's a little bit warm. But that is completely different from when the night come down. Because when the night come down in a man, the cold, 30 degrees and below. But anyway, yeah, me I look out for that one. For the photograph of that guy. And the next thing when we see happen today, you see them kill the paralegal. Did you all see that news today? Did you all see that news? There was a paralegal who was shot and killed in 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 um in Kingston this morning, in St. Andrew this morning. And me I wonder if she was involved in some kind of if she was working on a case, because that seems to be a hit job. That seems like somebody had it out for her. Kind of seem like no random car. Gunman just ride up and bike, come shoot us and run with gun. Gunman I feel get something out of it. So somebody probably paid them already. To pay them to come take this woman's life. Say a senior paralegal was shot and killed in her car along Washington Boulevard in St. Andrew this morning. She has been identified as Sandra Risden of Nunes, Cofield and Company. She had been employed at the company for over 34 years. Can you imagine? Over 34 years she had been employed at that company. Police are investigating the contract style killing of this woman who was shot along Washington Boulevard as she was on her way to work. Can you imagine? On your way to work and somebody on a bike just ride up against you and take your life just like that. Just like that. Yeah, that does seem like a hit job. And as in Jamaica is, yes, America not out of control because every day you get up America, you hear atrocity after atrocity, shooting after shooting, killing after killing. It is terrible. Very terrible. Very, very terrible. You hear it every day, all day long, all the time. But me tell us, when it is Jamaica, I feel it more than when it is America. Because me feel that Jamaica is supposed to be this safe haven. It's supposed to be somewhere where when I go home, I feel locked up in the house. When I'm in America, I'm not going away. I go to work or I have to go somewhere important. I go and then I come home. When I come home, I lock up in my house. I'm not going away. I'm not a friend of over them house. You understand? But when I go to Jamaica, I feel that Jamaica should be the safe haven where I can get out of my house, walk out on the street, go visit people I know from childhood, anytime at night, I can't walk, yeah. But that is not the case. That is not the case. And I'm not trying to do it. I try to go on that talk about walk a road all hours a night and all them something. Because we are going to hear, we're not going to hear what too. We're not going to hear what happened to you. Oh my word. Killings by Jamaican police. Investigation. It's very same story. Just yeah, that's very same. That's very same. Who would have known? The woman and go about her business and go and work, and the man them come take her life. Come take her life just like that. Just like that. And she's gone. All right. Who else is in the news? What else is in the news? Well, I carry one story. One story what I did put together earlier this morning. I finally posted. Remember, we was talking about the young lady yesterday. We were talking about the young lady yesterday who was pregnant. Let me tell you something, all you women of childbearing age, but you better be careful, Y'all better on keep your eyes peeled back and keep abreast of the abortion laws in your state. Because if not, you could find yourself in serious trouble. This lady in Ohio, she was pregnant. She 22 weeks pregnant. Understand? She been bleeding. She been having abdominal pain. She go to the hospital. They test her. Them say the baby is not viable. She could die. The baby is already not viable, but she could die. She continue with this pregnancy. There is not enough amniotic fluid for the baby to swim around in. So the baby is basically suffocating. The baby is not going to make it. But because of the strict abortion laws in that state, and because it was a Catholic hospital, they could not assist her with ending the pregnancy. Even under those circumstances, the woman go home and die rather than give the woman the medical care she needs to remove this malignancy out of her body. Something that is good, it has the potential to cause her death. And because of these laws, the doctor's hands were tied. They could not do anything. So they weren't doing anything for her. So she signed up at the hospital, like, I'm gonna go home. I come here every minute for every time I come here, I'm gonna tell me, say, the baby not viable, and me continue to care the baby, mean that my life is being put at risk, but I'm not doing anything about it. When she went home, she passed the fetus. She gave birth to the fetus in the toilet. Okay? So now she go back to the hospital to then provide her with some postnatal care. When she go back now, one nurse called the police and said the patient was previously seen at the hospital. She was pregnant, and now she has come back to the hospital, but she's no longer pregnant. So that means she about the picnic, she do something with the baby. Police come, arrest the woman, charge the woman with one crime, abuse of a corpse, and a whole lot of other things they charged her with. Arrest the woman, put the woman in a jail. Now imagine you just lose a child that you wanted to have. You wanted to have this child, and nature wouldn't have it. And nature took back this child, and you end up in prison because nature took back this child. So you go to prison. Like, we just be using this prison system as like the prison system itself is meant to break and destroy people. And we are just using it, just wantonly using it on people for no good reason. Like, seriously. So instead of the woman instead of allowing the woman to grieve the loss of her child, or to arrest the woman. So now she worried, she has lost the child, she has that grief. Then I'm gonna put her in a prison, so she in a jail, so she have that grief to deal with. And then she has to move on. She has that to deal with as well. Oh, we have to criminalize people so like, seriously. So she this week, the Attorney General decided that he wasn't going to press any further charges against her. So they let her up. But this is where I believe we have to have the conversation. And lawmakers, they shouldn't just be allowed to just make laws just out of the blue, they just make it because they want to wield their power around. That should not be the case. You shouldn't be able to make a law because you want to wield your power around. This should be something where people sit down together, discuss the pros and the cons, discuss the risks and the benefits of such laws before they are passed. Because clearly, if they had a system set up where there were people there, for and against abortion, they wouldn't come up with these kinds of laws, because you would have to take into consideration when nature wants to take back what it has given you. And that happens a lot. That happens a lot. Yeah. Sometimes it's just what it is. Nature gives and nature takes. So woman might just be losing the baby. All you got to do is to save the woman's life. You help the woman to have that baby expelled. People are going like say, when you get pregnant and that one not come to fruition, like the world end, like you can't go get pregnant again. I can't get pregnant again. Now we know that that's not a definite, because not everybody is able to. But if you are not responsible for deliberately causing yourself, if you have not done anything to deliberately cause the end of your pregnancy, then regardless of how far along you are, you shouldn't be charged, because you don't control nature. When I was back home, I know this girl. Me don't know since we left Jamaica, she maybe just give up and stop having kids. But this girl had 4 kids and she didn't have a child. She had 4 kids, but she didn't have a child. And what I mean when we say that is that 4 times she got pregnant and carried the baby to full term. And me know say, if she was in America 4 times, she would not end up still not being a mother. Because from the first time she carried the baby to 40 weeks and the baby born dead, the next time they would have said, let's take the child before, by 38 weeks, when they still have a heartbeat, they do a C-section and take the baby. And I say Jamaica, this woman 4 times, and every time the baby have a heartbeat up until the time of delivery. And then when the baby born dead. Every time. Every time. Yeah, and every time. But may I say, you haven't done anything to deliberately cause your pregnancy to end, then I don't think so you're supposed to be charged and harassed by the state and stuff. Because first and foremost, I hear body. What if all women of childbearing years decide to, because of these draconian laws, we are not going to get pregnant? We are not going to have any children for the next 20 years. We are not going to have any children. You see how the man them run up and up behind them shoes and start and give them an incentive for have it. Because them know so them can't have it. They cannot have the children for themselves. And certainly they don't want society to be where if 20 years pass and no woman get pregnant, then we don't have if 20 years pass and nobody gets pregnant, nobody have any children within that 20-year period, then it's like we're going to have a 20-year gap in the generation. Yeah. Joseph, what's up? Michelle, what's up? What are you doing? Joseph, they finally arrest the man, Joseph, they finally arrest the man. They arrest the wizard-looking man who slayed the woman and I try to cover it up. Joseph, them finally arrest them. Finally. And it is about time. You want me to hear I watch the news headlines. I watch the news headlines like, whoa. You see, whenever whenever Christy when yeah, Christy whenever something some kind of news pop up that I can be first to see it. In Joseph and Joseph, you know something there here I try to see. People, those of you who are just coming people, I'm still on the hunt. I still want to find the photograph of the fireman who took the life of his mother-in-law. So people, me need no help. Anybody who just anybody who know where to find a picture of that guy, me need to see a picture of him. The guy who slay his mother-in-law. If you don't have any picture, I'm gonna send it come. I'm gonna send it on, let me get to see it, please. Cause all the search, me I search YouTube, me I search YouTube, me I search Google, me I search everywhere. And me cannot find no picture. Me cannot find no picture of him. Hey Joseph, me I try to find one picture of the boy. Why name again? Let me see. Hold on. I said name. Hold on there. Hold on. Hmm. No, me not find it. Me not find it. Hello Sharon, what's up? What you doing? Bless up yourself. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Welcome into the live. Welcome into the live, guys. Joseph, thank you for the loves. Thank you for the likes. I sincerely appreciate it. Yeah, today I say I search for the man. Julian Simpson. What's that say? No, Jamaica Observer page say it cannot be found. What is? Okay. All right. We can't find that. Me I hope so to find it and send it come show me. Hey G, me know say you have the links. Away JY there. Me know say JY have the links. Me know say as soon as JY find it. As soon as JY see JY will send it come give me. Who else is here who have the potential to get have the potential to get the picture of the guy. Wanna get it and send it come. And send it come show me please. Please and thanks. Okay? What else is going on in the news? What is going on in the news? Yes, guys, I'm so excited. I saw this young girl, 22 years old, who became the Miss America. Did y'all see that? Yes, 22-year-old officer in the Air Force. And she, Madison Marsh, I think is her name, and she won the Miss America crown. She's 22. She is a graduate student at Harvard, and she is a pilot in the U.S. Air Force. Girl going places. Yeah, girl going places. Yeah, I know she win Miss America. The first time somebody on active duty win a Miss America title. And we say congratulations because we love to see people winning. Yeah, we love to see people winning. So we say congratulations to her. Yeah, that's a one thing I'm going to say happen. AG, which part today? Where are you, AG? Hmm? From 2000. Okay, that's a difference. What we talking about. All right, so make we continue to talk now, people. What else do we talk about? We talk about Joylan Silvera till my throat dry. I mean, yeah, know me with my undiagnosed ADD. We can't second upon the one thing over home. I feel like take a break and then like tomorrow now come back fresh upon in case. But we can't stay upon them case. We can't stay upon them case all night. Unless something new come up, unless like, oh, me sit down here, so I talk to me see something pop up on the computer and we can like use that to further the conversation. But other than that, yeah. May I wait to see when tomorrow morning come, what am I gonna say? What is going to be said about the whole about the whole case. We're not gonna hear too much more than the arrest for sure. We're not gonna hear too much more than the arrest tomorrow. You understand? Because what am I gonna say? Oh, he was arrested, he was fingerprinted. Them fingerprinting, them taking mugshot. Or them I keep him in a jail. What them I do? Them I keep him in a jail, present him before a judge. Yeah, then the people them are gonna say, oh, he need to be home with the children are young, yada 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 yada. Make him mother take care of them. Make him mother take care of them. I'm sending him a jail. And if them don't want to send him a jail, send him go up a dove cat, go lay down with a dove cat chiberry or out of the church. We not even know. You understand? Send him go a dove cat or something. We don't know. Somewhere about there. You understand? For what I'm doing to the woman. A wicked man, cruelty in high places, and lay down and sleep in a bed at night time. Lay down and sleep in a bed and a king teeth and I hold the pitney them and what I'm telling pitney them say. I wonder what he has told the children about what caused the death of their mother. Imagine you and your mother they're so unsettling on the house for the night and the next thing you know next morning you wake up your mother dead just so. Your young, vibrant mother just dead so. And then all of a sudden you got hear say your mother just dead in her sleep. So I can just imagine the pain those poor children are going through, man. I don't know why people don't think about, when you take somebody's life and I just that the person that you affect, and I just that the person you affect, you affect just about everybody. I guess people just don't care about each other. People just don't care. Right, Samantha? Yeah, I think they just don't care. Because them just, me not care. You may take your life, I may take your life, I may not care. You understand? Me not care that you put them not gonna have no mother, that you put them not gonna have no father. Me not care that your mother not gonna have no son. Me not care that your mother not gonna have the daughter no more. Me not care that your mother sick and your mother depending on you. Me not really care. Me don't want to know about your family. It's just that we become so cold towards each other. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable, I tell you. Yeah. So I don't know. We just gotta do better when it comes to each other. We gotta do better when it comes to each other, cause we just a go around and not take each other life. Just a go around and take each other life left, right, and center. People you can't even plan to live. You can't even plan to live for retirement no more, cause you're there say I plan to live for retirement, and the boy them out there so they plan to take your life. You understand? Some people, working on them. How that they kids, kids, kids. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me nice. Kids say, hey, boss. Kids, I cannot with you. I cannot. Yeah, there, pastor there. No, me a pastor 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, me depend the Bible. After that, me I broke out. So like right now, I broke out time. Yes, you need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You can't just need just one thing for the whole time. Yeah, that not good. Variety is the spice of life, right, guys? Yeah. So I can't just stiff jacket all day long. Kazen, so what topic? Kazen, we were talking about Joylan Silvera. Do you see that story I was talking about where the politician man there in Jamaica claimed that his wife died in her sleep? Well, this afternoon he was taken into custody, and that's 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. That's 2 months after his wife had been killed. Yeah, I heard that they're taking his gun some time ago and run ballistic test on it, and the 3 bullets that were recovered from the woman's belly had come from his gun. So now they have taken him in custody. So we come here, we just come here, come and talk about it and other things. And say women are dying more at the hands of men, at the hands of romantic partners than anything else these days. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Yeah, very, very, very sad. The kill off woman and leave our young children them. Leave our young children them to grow up without their mother for no reason. Just because I'm a politician, and only because I'm a politician why them take so long to arrest him. Yeah. Him in the upper echelons of society in Jamaica. That's why them take so long to arrest him. If him was not who him is, them would have arrest him long time. But the whole of them corrupt. The whole of them was trying to help him to cover up. They know who not gonna help him to cover up such a prominent woman's murder. Oh, disgusting. Because how would I agree to help this man to cover up the death of this woman? On a wicked man. On a wicked bad. And I can just imagine someone that probably smile up with the woman when she was alive. I know when the woman did that on turn on and fight for justice for her, regardless of how you feel about her husband. On did they try to cover up with him. I try to plot with him. To cover up this woman's death. I am so glad that they did an autopsy. So glad. So them did my autopsy and find out exactly what killed the woman. Because we would have been given that false story. We would all have been given that false story, and we'd have no choice but to run with it and say, yes, she died in her sleep. Yeah. I don't wonder what did I talk about kids then. Yeah. We talk about it till my throat dry. I'm not stay up alive till late tonight. I have 10 things to do before I go to my bed. 10 things to do before I go sleep tonight. And I can't do none of them while I'm on the live. So we can't do none of them on the live AG. So I'm going to have to swing off of the live to get them done. But when I usually come off of the live before me do at least a 1.5. Yeah, anytime the tax say, oh, congratulations, you have gone 90 minutes, then it's time we can come off. Yeah. But I have 10 things to do. 10 things to do. 10 things I have for my list to do for today. We're not done yet. I must do them before I go sleep tonight. By the hook or the crook or both. Okay? So people in the chat and people who are just coming in the chat and people who have been in the chat, yeah, we'll have 10 more minutes. We have 10 more minutes to sit down here, so and chat. 10 more minutes. Kids say, bless up myself, catch you in the morning on my way to work. All right. Okay, my love. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, Kazen. You be safe now, because up there on your streets, there are lots of snow, the road wet, and everything. Oh my gosh. So you be very, very careful. And if your car stopped with you, do not come out. I saw a news article this morning that this I think it was in Pennsylvania. We don't say that far north, but I think it was Pennsylvania, and the 5 women were traveling in the car, and the car, there was an accident, and the women come out of the car in the snow, and one truck just come and take out the 5 of them. Can you imagine? Take out the 5 of them one time. You understand? So guys, those of you out there who live in areas where it is snowing, yeah, I want you all to be very, very careful in your goings out and your comings in. And when you're on the road, be very careful, as there's so many people that's losing their lives on the roads because of the snow. Okay? So please, 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 may I beg you to be careful. If you don't have to leave on the house, don't just leave on the house for fun to go driving at the snow. Alright? Yes, guys. So that's where we are going to wrap up the live for tonight. When we come back, it's going to be tomorrow morning. Queen Good Girl, what's up? When we come back, it's going to be tomorrow morning. Yeah, about 5 o'clock, so 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah, when we come back, come do. When we come back, come read the Bible. All right. That's where we're going to end the live for tonight, guys. Thank you all again so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate you. When we get more information about the Joylan Silvera situation, we will be sure to bring it to you. We will not have any evening live tomorrow. We won't have any evening live tomorrow, no evening live on Saturday, no evening live on Sunday. Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have our live in the morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. All right. So catch me if you can. Catch me if you can, guys, because that's where we are going to. Jesus, may I get texts like crazy. Yeah. So that's where we are going to end this live for today. Until next time, my friends, this is Trev from Trev Sense, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great night, everybody, and I will see you all in the morning. Okay? Joseph, I appreciate appreciate you every time. AG and Island Sisters and Winsome and everybody else who was on the chat. I appreciate you all. See you all later, guys.